pins and stuff.
Get it? Got it.
All right.
Good.
Ha.
Yeah.
All right. Well.
Why is it so hot?
Huh?
That's so hot.
It's just looking down on us. Hey, you know when people take selfies and stuff, and they have that angle, it's gonna make us look thin in the face, and we all need that, right?
What are you
I'm just saying that's usually what guys don't care. Guys take selfies like this.
You're the one talking about me.
I mean,
That's the devil.
Hey, stop. That's why I have a beard.
Yeah,
Well, I'm sorry, I can't do that.
You could. And then join a circus. Hey, awesome. Okay. All right. Hey. Well, hey. How's it going there? We're gonna get started.
Move.
Lacey Brothers Podcast, episode number
16?
16.
17.
No, 16.
17. 16 was spicy.
We did. And then we did the one where we were eating the hot jerky. We're not counting that as an episode. So now this is 17.
Yeah, the
The
other
family
siblings,
doesn't count?
not in it.
Yeah. I mean, it was good, kind of chaotic. It was fun though. I enjoyed it.
Nice and short and not
It's
sweet.
nice and short and not sweet. Nice,
horrible.
short, sweet, short and hot.
Short and hot.
Yeah, short,
Short and
Hey,
spicy.
short and
Oh.
short and spicy.
Just like my last girlfriend.
Oh,
She was next.
We both know you never
What's
had
the-
a girlfriend. All right, it's okay, man. Hey, keep dreaming. That's it.
Okay, well,
There's, we know what they say. There's a lot of fish out there in the sea, but Ben, he's a crawdad. So
he's a shrimp.
and there's not a lot of crawdads in the sea. That's not a saying.
And you know what they say?
Yeah.
Not a lot of crawdads.
Not a lot of crawdads. A lot of fish, not so many crawdads. So, all right.
That's tough. Tough to be a crawdad.
We can talk about
We're gonna get rolling. I'm gonna actually let you guys go ahead and start with one of the things you guys want to talk about.
Oh, me? Ooh,
Ref, man.
Ooh. Alright, the ref. My first topic that I didn't pick off the top of my head. The energy just kicked in.
Mm-hmm.
So, Elon Musk had a son, named him AEX12A.
Yes.
What?
Yeah.
Yeah, you know this?
Does he have?
How did they say it?
It's like coding, and it's like Kyle.
Oh, it's coding for Kyle.
It's like Greek and coding, and the A12 is after a jet. Picture, bam, right here. It's a blackbird. It's a jet. It's an A.
I love how you always make work for me.
Sorry, it's cool though. It's a
You're
black.
like, show this video, coordinate it.
It's a black jet. Boom, right there.
Oh.
Look at that black jet.
Yeah.
So anyway, he named his son after like a jet and a bunch of numbers.
Okay, that's
Yeah.
That one.
The thought behind it is super cool, but what are they gonna do when he is in school and the teacher's like,
They're gonna.
A12A?
He's gonna call him Kyle. And for I mean, it's for sure the name that if you're a nerd, that's the nerd. That's what you name your kid.
Kyle.
Yeah.
But billionaire nerd kid. So cool.
Dude, for sure, Elon, bazillionaire, got all the monies. And he was talking about, okay, this is for sure billionaire problems, right?
Okay.
He's like, I own this mansion, and all of a sudden, eventually people figured out where I lived, and there was people that were trying to, climb my, climb his, the wall, the privacy wall. He doesn't have a privacy fence, privacy wall. And they were, getting on his property and stuff, and he's like, this is a nuisance. So what does he do? He buys all the houses around his mansion. Buys all the other mansions around his mansion to, push people farther out, and I guess it worked. But how crazy is it to own, 30 houses?
You also
Wall,
gotta
a
move
shock
houses. A shock wall?
Yeah.
It's not an electric fence, Sean. That's got
No,
a name.
it's not a
name.
fence, it's a wall. So shock
But
wall.
if he wanted to do it, for sure he could. Because
Build a shock
Elon
wall?
Musk.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That would be a deterrent.
I build a whole neighborhood and just have my family live in different areas. And I would go to each house when I got bored with the last one, or
Yeah.
just trash one house and move.
Yeah.
Wouldn't have to clean anymore.
You could have
wouldn't
this,
have to clean.
this is the party house when visitors come over, and then you have your
Exactly.
personal house, and then you have this is that
Workout
how some
house.
people have a guest room. He's like, this
Guest
is the
house.
guest house, and it'd
Over
be a
there.
mansion,
Yeah.
And
The
he's
pool's guest pool.
Mhm.
Yeah, nice.
yeah. So
Rich
but,
people problem.
yeah, he can do that because he's got all the money. That's crazy
Is he
though.
the richest person?
No, he's in top 10 though. He is top 10.
Who's the richest person?
Jeff Bezos,
Bezos,
Amazon guy.
Really?
Yeah.
Well,
And his wife done nothing. She is top 15.
No, well, she's one of the
Because-
richest women in the world.
Because she divorced him and got half of everything he had.
Oh.
So now,
Why does that work? How does that happen?
Because marriage and
Equality.
laws and divorce.
That's retarded.
and that's why you have a prenup.
You should leave with what you come in with.
Yeah, dude. For sure. If anybody, dude, he's pretty smart. He's made a lot of money for himself.
Yeah.
Dude, should have had prenup.
Yeah.
He's like, but love is forever. And now she is a multi-billionaire.
Hey, good on her.
And she's done
Hey.
nothing.
Yeah,
She's done nothing.
Living life, billionaire. I'd do it. I'd marry him, divorce him, be a
You
billionaire.
marry him?
to be a billionaire.
Yeah.
Would do it.
Me too.
Yeah. I just married him for like an hour, and then they're like, I'm not happy.
You have to be married to him for like a couple years.
Says
at least.
who? Years?
Yeah, because do you think there's not gold diggers out there that would think, oh, I just got to get married, and then as soon as I marry him, boop, thanks for your money. No,
I don't
there's
have that much commitment.
No, yeah, it has to be kind of like a real thing. And then after a certain period of time that you're with that person, then you get the access to the money.
Some good acting.
He's off at work. I'm at the house, at the pool. Just 2 years. Just
No, dude.
waiting for my day.
He's gonna be like, Ben, do you still
still love me?
Yeah.
Well, do I love you? We'll sing a song and watch a musical and
you're
do
gonna
it.
act, man.
Oh, gotcha.
No, just,
Anyone get my Fiddle on the Roof reference?
just work hard,
Yes, I
get
got
a job.
It, but I wasn't gonna laugh.
Dude,
Okay.
who wants to be a billionaire? Billionaires, there's so much hassle.
What?
What? Yeah.
I do.
Well, I mean,
Like the show? Oh no, that's
yeah, there's all this
not
stress and stuff. Yeah, just work hard, man, and you'll make maybe one day you might be able to make, $60,000.
Just spit it out, man. What are you, retarded?
$60,000.
Oh, that's not offensive? What are you, stupid? Oh, what are you?
That's expensive, though, too.
Dude, what's your problem,
I'm
huh?
about to sneeze.
Oh, gross.
Yeah. I'm
Yeah,
saying that.
around this time,
I'm
that's not a
saying
good
that.
idea.
There's a certain. I feel like people that just work hard at an honest living, and they may not make billions of dollars, but they're making enough, and they're happy, and they have their lives fulfilled. That's fine, man. Dude, you don't need a Lamborghini, right?
Well,
Am I the only one here?
I want a Ferrari.
Hey, you don't need a Ferrari.
well, you don't
But
need
dude,
the hat
just
on your head.
Get a Honda
But-
Civic. Just get a Honda Civic.
Honda Civics are nice. That's why
I know, right? That's what I had right then.
Yeah, I had
right,
your-
yeah.
I had
and
your
just
car.
be happy with it. Gets good gas mileage.
Just get gas miles.
And
40
you-
miles.
You know what else gets good gas mileage? A Tesla.
A Tesla.
They get great gas mileage.
If you work hard and you save up,
Wait,
maybe when
no,
you retire.
they're electric.
Hey, when you save
Right?
up,
Yes.
that was the point of the joke.
Okay.
When you save up, man, maybe when you retire, when you're old,
When I'm retired.
yeah, when you're
Take a
retired,
nap. No, retire. I'm just tired.
No.
when you're tired,
When I'm
you
retired.
might be able to buy a Tesla.
Okay.
No.
Oh well, down that way, Teslas would be like Civics.
Yeah.
In the far, far, far future,
Oh yeah.
in the near distant future, Back to the Future, there'll be cooler cars that are really expensive.
They might
that
be
can,
the
fly.
only car you could buy.
Is it Tesla?
Mm-hmm.
Maybe.
What do you mean?
Because
If
it
they,
would be
like,
the most,
outlawed
the
gas or
most-
some crap.
yeah, when it becomes more prevalent, more popular, eventually it's going to be easier to access, and most people will probably choose that. And it's like for sure, if you look how many hundreds of years ago it was when there was like a mixture of like people just horse-drawn buggies, and everyone's got horse-drawn buggies everywhere.
That was only like
and then
200 years ago.
and then new people are like motor car,
Less
and they're like you crank it and you crank it and everyone's like, ugh. Dude, those motor car things are never gonna catch
What's
on.
that sound? What's that sound?
And they're just like feeding their horses and stuff, and they're like, yeah, that's it, yeah. That's
Cars
it.
have
And
only
everyone's
Boom! Oh
like,
no!
no, no.
Flat tire.
Oh,
Weird.
she scuffed her
Flat hoof.
She scuffed her foot, and then you whack a new shoe on it, and then got my horse and buggy all going again.
Ooh, 10 points to the first person that give me that iconic horn sound of those old cars.
Jalopy.
No, the
What
sound.
the sound?
Oh, Aruga.
Yeah.
Aruga.
What did you do? The front like,
Yeah.
That's like a clown.
Yeah,
You
that's
have
a bicycle.
You have a clown in the side passenger seat. You're like, oh, an accident.
Hey, do you remember when that was actually a thing? You had a bike, and your bike had a horn.
I always
And you
wanted
had-
one.
And it had streamers.
Oh,
coming
I remember the
outside.
bells.
Girl
Well,
bikes
mine
would
didn't,
be-
but-
I had a bell, a thumb
Mine
bell.
did. One of mine did, but I always wanted a horn.
What did the bell ever do? Nothing?
Yeah.
When someone's driving, clink, clink, bam!
Yeah.
You're gonna hear nothing.
Yeah.
What are the tassels for?
Oh, for sure, dude.
More drag?
If you had a little horn, and the cars come, and you're like, oh! Dude, no car's hearing you. They're like,
Oh, what?
Don't stop believing. And they're like, what's that? Yeah, just keep singing,
Yeah.
man.
Oh,
And
the riff,
on the outside, you were like, He's like,
Alright, back to your points.
No,
sir.
wait. Okay, on that topic, I was driving on the
On
highway.
that topic of what?
Okay, I already told you this, I think. But I was driving on the highway, and
Yeah.
ahead of me, I was just minding my own business.
Mhm.
There's a truck, and there's a little white car. And the little white car didn't apparently see the big truck that was right next to them.
Hey.
And they're like, what?
Who was driving? Male, female?
I don't know, I
Asian
didn't
female.
see. I was way behind.
Asian female.
Oh, that's right.
You did not see that.
You asked. It's yours
Anyway,
for asking.
the little
If
car. The
I'm not-
little
I'm not
car.
a betting man, but if I had to bet, Asian female. Go ahead, Sean.
The little car decided to merge right into the truck, went, and then went over here.
Was it wet when it hit? Is it like soggy?
No.
Was it a soggy car?
Dude, have you ever heard an accent?
Bro,
It sounds like
the
Cockney
truck. The
Express.
truck did not even move. It was like,
Yeah.
and the little car.
Just kept on going.
No, they
Flipped and stuff, and the truck just like.
yeah.
But when I didn't stop because I mean maybe I should have.
You're a witness.
Yeah, I was. I was like the only person around.
You could have seen about an
We
accident.
could have blackmailed him. We could have bribed him.
Well,
Or even
or I could have
the
seen
truck
they were
grabbed him.
okay. The truck was definitely fine. They
For
both stopped.
$50.
They both stopped. We went past the little car, and the front end was like gone,
Oh,
and the
my
side was smashed in. So they could have been really hurt. I don't know.
And she was like, I ate him.
Walmart, gotta get the energy drinks.
Oh, your
Dude,
choice.
that's-
Your choice. What I do?
Wait, what
I
did you
don't know.
say?
What I do?
You said something.
Yeah, well,
It
okay.
sounded
So why do you
feminine
perceive it?
and foreign.
That's on you for recognizing it like that.
Oh, what?
It's your fault. You're the racist sexist.
Oh no!
Alright, Joel. Alright,
Well,
we're gonna go on
right.
next topic.
All right, we'll go to
This
my
is you,
topic.
man.
Okay?
This is you.
So this is something that happened just a little while ago. I was packing my lunch last night, and this is something that it happens a lot and forever. And why don't bread companies do this?
Get rid of the butts?
Dude, what's up with the butts, man? You call them the butts or the heels?
The butts.
We'll call them the butts, man. Why are there still butts in our loaves of bread, okay?
No one eats them.
Because this dude, no one eats them, okay?
Yeah, we just like fold it over.
And so-
put it in the
And-
middle.
okay, I'm a good husband.
Brand new
Listen,
loaf
man.
of bread.
Let him tell a story.
man.
Let him tell a story. Let him tell a story.
Okay, Sean, go.
Nope.
All right, good. Butts, man. Listen,
The
I'm
butts.
I'm a good husband.
Yeah.
I don't say anything.
You're a good husband.
What happens is we start a loaf, and my wife and my kids,
Push it down.
and we all do this. They skip the butt, and then they get the good ones, right? Good ones all the way down
I
until
skipped
the
like
only
2
thing.
or 3. and
The
then-
only thing that's down, the only thing that's left, 2 butts.
And then you
And who gets to make the butt sandwich? This guy, man. This guy, always. Who doesn't eat butts? They don't. They never eat butts. Okay, so listen. So I asked Amber, I said, hey, I said, dear loving wife of mine, when was the last time, do you ever eat the heels? Do you ever eat the butts? And she's like, yeah, I love to make toast out of it. I said, that's strange, because I always end up eating them. And you know what's worse than having a cold ham sandwich for lunch? When you wish you could have a hot meal, you eat a cold ham sandwich, and what's worse, having 2 butts for the bread, man. It's not soft, it's hard. It's hard, it's cold.
I think it's a singular
If
butt. It's
someone
just
like
both.
if someone like walked in here right now and was like 2 cold butts for breakfast,
Dude, so-
all I can have is
so listen.
2 butts.
Here's what we need to do, okay? People that are making loaves of bread. You make your loaf of bread, you cut off the butts, you
Yeah.
throw them to the side, and you sell that loaf of bread, man. And then you make enough butts, and you sell, and,
That
you, and you
butt loaf.
market it, you say bag of butts. It's called bag of butts. And then the people
For the
that are
psychos.
the weird people, the same kind of people that name their kids in algorithm names, AXC4, it's just bag of butts, and you're like, here, and they're like, oh, I love the butts, and they can buy them, and you sell 2 different things.
Yeah.
Happy people that make good sandwiches, that normal people,
Okay.
and then you have the butts for the people that are crazy, and they're naming their kids algorithm
You've
names.
thought of this a lot.
No. It's just, it just happened
No.
tonight. It happened tonight, and
Yeah.
it came to a head.
Fair
All
enough.
right. Sean,
Dang. Well,
it's your turn now.
Yeah.
I had to get that off my
It
chest.
can be my turn. It can be my turn.
Had to get that off my chest.
Since we're kind of inventing things, they should invent something that keeps the cereal from getting gross at the bottom and no one finish it, because I was gonna make cereal right now and I found 2 boxes of the same cereal. There's nothing but fluff at the bottom. And I was gonna pour it in my mouth, but this is foam and it's gross. So they should,
you
you know what I mean?
flakes?
What
yeah.
were you eating?
Were you gonna hit me?
Cocoa, rice.
Are you talking about the bottom of the box and it's
the
just
bottom
all
of the cereal?
sugar
It's
and
all
the
gross
crumbles?
and
Yes.
crumbs.
Well, that's because all the cereal is just rubbing against itself.
Yeah, but get rid of that. I guess get rid of it.
No,
It's
okay,
not
so
possible.
what you
Throw that away.
did is you got to the end of the box and you just dumped it all in.
Yeah. Can't do
Here's
that.
how you do
You
it,
need a
man.
shifter.
Hey, want me to give you a life hack?
Sifter.
You once you get to the bottom of the box, you reach in and you get it with your hands.
Yeah, that's what I
Ew.
do.
You do, oh, dude, you don't dump all
You
of it.
use your hand as a sift. And then you
Use your hands as a sift. You do. And
They're
then you
cocoa,
wash your
they're
hands.
tiny.
Dude, just
It's you just
Cocoa Rice Krispies?
Yeah.
What are you eating anyway?
Because he's
Oh,
fatty.
okay.
Don't just.
Your turn. Yeah, I said cereal. Get better cereal.
Okay.
I don't think about inventions.
Or
but
chips. Send me the chips.
Yesterday,
Okay.
me and Ben partook in a super bad leg workout. And we were very sore. At the very end, okay, we worked out for 2 hours with there were 12 of us. Hey, there's nothing in that.
I just want some.
Anyway, and at the end, so we worked out with our friend Tim. Shout out to Tim. Right? Yeah.
Yeah.
It's always tag up here or something like that. Throw his face.
Alright. Easy to do.
So he has a 45-pound vest, and a 90-pound sandbag thing.
Mm-hmm.
This guy did the vest and the sandbag, did lunges all the way down his driveway.
135 pounds.
It's a lot of weight.
Yes, it's a lot of weight. Probably, I don't know, 40, 50 lunges maybe.
I guess I can tag your little Instagram video and put it in here.
Yeah, right here.
Yeah, you guys can see it.
And then I did 90 pounds, which is a lot.
Which is less.
Well,
It was
less though.
It was
But still
sore.
hard.
I was very sore.
Yeah. I didn't do it because I had another workout I was doing. Something different. I wasn't there.
By himself.
Nah,
Wasn't
it was
invited.
fun.
It wasn't invited.
Yes, you
Well,
were. I invited you.
Well, we didn't
wasn't
want you to
make
come
it.
really.
Yeah,
We didn't want to come really. We didn't want to dress.
You know, I would if I could. I would have made it, but
Okay, well, finish your crappy story, Sean.
That's it.
yeah.
Oh,
It was.
that was it?
Oh, it's a good story.
Yeah.
Okay. That's what I expected of you for
Yeah.
stories.
Working out. It's hard, and
It's
leg day probably the least fun of all the workouts.
It's only fun if you're doing it with people.
It's
If
the most
you're not-
sore.
If you're not doing it with people, not fun.
Because I can have a really good upper body workout, but the next day I don't have to walk around on my hands
Yeah.
and like deal with all the soreness. But with your legs,
True.
you got to use them all the time.
Yep.
And so if you have a really good leg workout, you're gonna feel it, and you're gonna be in pain for like at least 2 days.
At
At
least.
least 2 good days.
At least
if you
2
have
good days.
workout. But you're getting out there, you're walking, you're
Yeah,
lunging,
you're
you're
working.
working it out.
Betting yourself.
You're
How
working,
much did you squat?
tearing down the
Doesn't
muscles.
matter.
Doesn't matter.
It's not 4:15.
That's right. No truer words have been said.
4?
Good job, Ben.
4 or 5.
You
All right.
did not.
So I'm going to go into another spiel here. I have my brother-in-law, right? Husband of my wife's sister, brother-in-law, and we were watching a movie. He recommended a movie to me. We were over at their house last week, and we watched this movie called Everest. And I didn't really know a whole lot about Mount Everest, and I was watching this movie, and it was very interesting, and I started looking into it. It's crazy, okay? Everest is ridiculous. For those of you that don't know, it's the highest point in the world,
Yeah.
and up to a certain point, your body, it's not able to live up there. And so you get up, so the way that it works is when you climb this mountain, it takes several days. I think it's over a week, where you have to literally go up in stages, and your body has to climatize to these different levels of height. Because you're getting less and less oxygen the higher you go. Your body's like, what's going on? Less oxygen to your brain. You're literally standing around and you're like, because you can't get the oxygen. Your body's like, whoa now, get some oxygen in here. And you're like, I'm trying. And literally you get exhausted just standing around because there's not a lot of oxygen in the air. And these people, they keep on climbing. Your body has to climatize and get used to the lack of oxygen. And you go higher and higher and higher, and there's finally the last little piece that you go from this last camp all the way to the summit, the tippy top of Mount Everest. And literally, your body cannot climatize anymore. It's called the death zone. First of all, if someone's like, hey man, do you want to go to a place called the death zone? I'd be like, no.
Yeah.
They're like, guess what? You also have to pay $100,000 to have somebody take you
what?
there.
Wait, what?
Oh, it costs so much money to pay to go through the classes, training. You can't just you can't just go to Everest and climb.
I don't want it.
Dude, you're gonna die, and they don't want that. So you have to take classes, courses. You have to train, learn how to climb, learn how to function in those adverse conditions. Then you got to go do it. Pay a guide to take you there, called a Sherpa.
The guide goes
professional
up?
climbers. Nope, Sherpa, professional climbers for Everest.
Was this like in snowness?
And guess what? There's no guarantee you're going to make it to the summit.
Sure.
Right? There's a small window of time, and literally, it's like if your life, okay, we've all played video games. You know, in video games where you go in the water and you see your breath bar,
yes.
and as soon as you dive underwater, the breath bar starts going down, right? And it's a timer. That's what it is when you're at the top of the camp and you're getting ready to
You're in the poison. You're in the poison.
make an attempt for the summit. What that means is you're gonna try to
hit
get
the
to
bell.
the top. We'll see how it goes. We're gonna try for it. And so they go, boop, and that health bar is beep, going down because you're dying, death zone. And guess what? As you're making the attempt for the summit, dead bodies all around of people that have tried and died.
Tried and died, man.
And guess what? When they die up there, oh well.
Can't get them.
Can't get them down.
Too much work.
You know why? It's hard work just walking up the mountain. You don't have time to drag a body off the mountain.
Yeah.
They make you sign a waiver, and they're like, hey, $100,000 to help you get to the mountain. And guess what? If you die, do you want us to try to retrieve your body? If so, another $40,000, because we're risking our lives to get you off the mountain.
Fair enough.
And so you can tell them, if I die on the mountain, you are allowed to leave me there. And they'll be like, cools. Okay.
I'm good with that one.
And they're fine with that. So you go there, and a lot of people have gone, but hundreds of people have gone and not made it back. And it's crazy, and it's literally like Chernobyl.
Any famous people?
But in a mountain. Any famous people that have died?
That'd be kind of cool.
They're famous because they've died.
Yeah.
Oh.
But and another crazy thing about it is, up in that area, it's so cold, 20 degrees below zero. There's nothing can live up there. It's a wasteland, and things don't break down like they do at lower levels. There's no oxygen.
Sea level.
And so things just preserve there. Stuff dies there, stays there for 20, 30 years, and people that climb up there, they can find stuff that's like, like whether it's a body that's been dead there for 20 years, or they find like different tools and stuff, or air cylinders that they left behind, and it's just preserved there. It's a creepy, crazy place, preserved. It doesn't break down. It's like in a time.
It's like in a freezer. It's like if you put a body in a freezer, it's not going to decay because it's in the freezer.
Yeah.
It's not going to decay because it's on Mount Everest, the world's freezer.
Yeah.
Mount Everest is the world's freezer.
It's just crazy. It's one of the titles for it is the world's largest open air graveyard.
Ah!
Because people die there and they can't bury them. They're just there. So it's crazy. Oh, and I know I've been talking a lot about Everest. The last little thing. It's like, it's crazy. As people are progressing through, there's like one section of the climb where these giant glaciers that shift. It's like right here at the lower level. Okay, each level is like, it's like a game, dude. Each level, there's like different challenges. There's one level where you're having to use these rickety ladders to cross giant cavernous precipices. Oh, yeah. And they shift and move.
It's pronounced precipice.
And at any moment, you could be climbing across. Oh, yeah, this is something that actually happened. There's stories. I've read a bunch of stories
like Indiana Jones.
of people that died. So, like, dude, okay, so here, this is me. I'm the precipice.
Ooh, can I walk?
Yeah, you can walk across. And you're walking across, and everything's safe, and all of a sudden...
What?
Yeah,
It
shifts, and you fall down, and then it shifts again and crushes.
Wait, how fast?
Because it shifts and moves.
How fast?
Pretty quick.
It's
like
quick enough for
like
you.
A second, like
quick enough for you to fall. No, not like that.
It's not something with this.
It just happens though. Okay?
And I'll start clapping.
But it shifts. It shifts
Look
and
out,
slides.
look out.
Or something could fall, and you just get crushed. And then
I feel like that'd be enough time.
No,
you
you
fall
crushed.
down.
And guess
But
what?
how fast is it open?
And guess what the guide says? He goes,
Sorry.
Oh, well.
Next person, please.
"Thanks for the money."
Wait, what? No 40 grand?
Yeah. He's like, "Thanks for the money," and then he goes back down the mountain.
Thanks
What
for
happened?
Who's next? Who wants to go?
Yeah, right.
Maybe when it's not so hungry, you go next
Anyway,
time.
it was just it was really creepy. I did not know how crazy it was. People that attempted climbing
still
Mount
empty.
Everest.
Well, would you feel like, okay?
Crazy place. I don't know why anybody would want to go there, but
Instagram, dude. You don't want to
Adrenaline.
inspirational quotes and all.
yeah, this just hearing the stories alone is just
Google.
eerie.
You don't want to take a selfie on Mount Everest?
Eerie.
Yeah, you do.
No.
All right,
Photoshop.
you got
Okay, so in January, right? Because that's the first month of the year, right?
Mhm.
We had World War III. What's we have? Oh yeah, Osama bin Laden happening. He died. Wait, no,
What?
the other guy. Salami. We killed Salami.
Who's Salami?
Oh,
You
the
know,
guy.
the bad guy. You know,
Yeah.
Iran leader.
Solomon.
Yeah, potato tomato. It's all the same thing.
Solomon. Okay.
Anyway, so we had that, and then coronavirus, and then we had some kind of crazy animal happen, and now we have murder hornets. So the world's falling apart, and it's like Jumanji or the Hunger Games,
Yeah.
or something where they're trying to torture us to test us. The world is trying to test us.
Yeah.
So now we got hornets that are like this big, and they're flying around, they're stinging things, they're killing people, and bees are killing it.
Where are they from?
China.
Japan. From Asia.
China.
Potato, tomato, Japan.
From Asia, man.
China.
So there are these things called murder hornets. They're not like
They're this
regular
big.
hornets. They're like
They're
this
not-
big.
No,
They are not that
That's
big.
not okay. That's
They
not
are
big.
not.
They're at least as thick as your thumb, though,
What?
and they're
Okay,
giant.
well, my thumb's a lot smaller than yours.
I watched a video of one of these. Actually, there's a couple of them. These murder hornets. They just ransacked this beehive, and literally, they're like 3, 4, 5 times the size of the bees. And the bees are like, "Oh no, for our hive!" And they're like, and the hornets are like, "Yeah, cool story, bro," and ripping his head off, and throws it. And yeah, they're like, "Oh, rip your head off. Oh, you're dead." And then the bee's like, "Oh, I'm not for my queen." And they're like, "Yeah, cool story, bro." And they're like, "Oh, rip your head off and throw cool story, bro." And they just murder the whole hive.
They kill them?
They murder all.
Oh yeah, they
bees.
kill them. They're giant.
And then they get
So-
inside and they're like, "Oh, sweet nectar," and all the like the larvae and stuff.
Sure. Murder hornet, just a bee.
Yeah.
BAM!
And then they get inside and they're like, "Oh, there's nobody to protect protect the larva. That's all the bee babies.
That's the hornet.
Okay.
Bee babies.
The hornet.
Bee babies. And the bee babies and the hornets, and they go, oh, and then, no, bee babies. Oh, I'm gonna take this back to my hive. Oh,
They have
and
hives.
just, yeah, and just
In the
ransacked
ground.
it.
In the ground.
Ransacked.
Ooh.
Murder hornets are crazy.
Awesome.
But you know what?
Could you train them? Could you train them though?
Ooh, that'd be cool.
Hey, if you could have domesticated army of
You could
insects,
have, like,
name
a-
them.
like-
Name your army of insects you can domesticate.
Ants.
Praying mantises.
Ants? Lame. What are you, Ant-Man? Boring. Already done. Taken.
Hold on.
Ant
What is the
farms.
plural of praying mantis?
Praying manti? Maybe.
That's
I
not
doubt
mantis.
Oh, dude, 100,000 praying
Praying
manti?
Praying mantis. I think that's what it is.
But doing what though?
They eat each other.
Praying
though.
mantises are pretty
Yeah, what do
hardcore,
they do?
man.
The
each
girls
other's
eat
heads?
the boys.
Yeah, it would only be boys.
Oh,
in the
dude,
military.
Hear me
No.
out. Hear me
In
out.
my praying manti military,
No, the girls.
only boys.
Because
Are
they eat other
Hey,
people.
hear me out.
Girls
Hear me
better.
out. 100,000 horseflies, right?
Boys don't.
I go,
girls eat the boys.
That's what
100,000
I just said.
100,000 horseflies. I'm like,
The boys are
Ooh.
weak.
I'm like, and they go,
Oh my god.
Horseflies.
and they're like, and they can find your mouth and every nose, and they're like, I'm like,
Wait,
and then they turn into a couch, and I'm like, float around on them. I'm the horse king. I'm the horse, like,
have
the
you
horse
ever
fuck,
been
yeah.
bit
Like,
by a horse?
I'm like,
yeah, dude.
but
Have you?
100,000.
I haven't.
100,000
Have
horseflies.
you ever been bit by a
horsefly.
horsefly?
Yeah, dude, they're
I've
horrible.
never been bit
It's like
by one.
somebody's tasting me.
Probably because
Okay.
I like hide under the water if they ever fly by the pool.
Here's where that whole strategy wouldn't work very well because the lifespan of a horsefly is
Like
a
an
week.
hour.
It's like a week,
Yeah,
dude.
You don't know that.
Oh, maybe.
I need to get a longer living.
That's like a
I
gnat.
don't
It's a
have
gnat
flax and
slash
stuff.
like a.
I think a horsefly is like a day.
Do you think it's longer
last
or
like a
less?
day.
Oh, okay, here we go. 100,000 mosquitoes.
Oh, that's the worst.
I'm gonna get one guy I hate.
You'd
Yeah.
You'd be like,
You go,
what's the
malaria.
what's the guy?
Everybody go, I turned into Oprah Winfrey with diseases.
Lilo and Stitch?
Hold on.
The fat guy?
No,
Mr.
not
Bubbles.
the fat guy. No, the one that has the one eye.
Pleakley.
Oh,
Pleakley.
Mr.
Yeah,
Pleakley, Mr.
Pleakley.
Pleakley.
No,
Yeah,
when he
mosquitoes.
gets attacked by the mosquito.
Hey, right here.
And he's like,
No, the mosquitoes.
Yeah.
I'd be that
and
guy.
he's like
But
swollen.
he's like, oh, they need a mosquito. He's
Oh,
like,
oh my
oh,
God.
they're snuggling me. Oh,
Yeah.
they're rubbing me with their noses.
Yeah,
And then all of a sudden, he's like, and now they're. And he screams and stuff.
Yeah, it's
But that'd
funny.
be me. I'd be the mosquito king.
Mosquito king.
Mosquito.
That sounds about right.
Mosquito.
Anyway, the
That's
point
right.
is, I think that'd be terrifying.
We
to
call
see
you
coming.
Skeeter.
There you go, Skeeter.
That would be.
That was a weird.
You got another point from the any
I
hornets?
do.
Hey, kill horns would have been a good choice.
This should be
Hornets.
the last thing, okay? So, in general, and I know I brought up this topic before, nature is crazy,
I
right?
like it.
Nature's crazy. But how thankful are we?
Yeah, we should kill it.
Murder hornets aside, how crazy is it that in some countries it's a normal thing to be like, well, I hope I don't get eaten by a tiger today. Like it's a normal thing,
That's
right?
true.
Or
In
python.
India, there's stories and accounts. Dude, monkeys. Like you could just be
Yeah.
walking.
Have you seen the monkey that kidnaps the kid?
Guess what? Something we did not think about. I have seen that. He rides in on the motorcycle.
Yeah, kidnaps the kid,
And then
man.
grabs a kid. So here's something we didn't think about, right? So people not traveling, right? People aren't traveling. And so guess what these tourists aren't doing? They're not feeding these monkeys,
Oh,
right? So monkeys,
Oh.
guess what? Monkeys are like, what the heck?
we still hungry.
Where's our food at?
And we hung.
And so monkeys
That's
are
the case
like
too.
going crazy, and they're like attacking the local people there,
Nice.
right? They're kids.
Makes
Will a
sense.
monkey eat your? Will the monkey take the baby right out of your hands and eat your baby?
Oh.
Will the monkey?
Will it?
Will a monkey eat
Will
your
it,
baby?
Shana? Will it?
Yes.
It will.
It will,
Yeah, leave
and
the
it
baby.
will do it
Babies do it.
so fast.
And look in your eyes when it's doing it.
What?
Dude, true story. Look at this.
Really?
See this? Look at that. You know what
My
that is?
eyes
You know
hurt.
what this is?
Ow, dude.
Weak. You know what
This
that
is
is?
creepy. Are they rapists?
Weak. Listen, dude. Weak, soft flesh. It doesn't matter. Listen. You're weak and you're soft, okay? Monkeys?
We're just sore.
Dude, monkeys, strong. They live in the spot.
Ape strong.
A pack of monkeys, if they're
Have
like,
you ever seen
They're
Planet
they're like,
Apes?
well, they just decide, I want to eat you. Right? You know what they do?
What?
They do it.
All cross-eyed.
They do it, man. Monkeys just climb all over you.
Oh, yeah.
Bite.
You
Bite,
see
drag
the
you away.
teeth? Picture the teeth, man. Look at it.
man. They're making me do our work.
They got the sharp teeth, man.
I'm
You know?
having you edit the next video.
Have you seen King Kong where he kills the T-Rexes? You're like, and he bites his tongue off. Look at that. Look at King Kong doing that, man. Stop, man. Look at King Kong doing that. But yeah, he punches the T-Rex and rips his tongue off. Right here, he does it.
Oh, dude, man.
Isn't that crazy?
It's crazy, man.
Yeah. Keep calm, man. But just tiny. Tiny
So,
calm. Diddy Kong.
last final thing. So, nature is crazy. But even though we don't live in India and we don't have to worry about tigers coming out the bushes and
Lots
eating
of
their
bears.
babies, or monkeys swarming you and dragging you off into the woods.
Hopefully.
Right? But what we do have, and what we had just recently, I think it was either in Florida or Georgia.
Of course it's a Florida.
A lady got eaten by an alligator.
Yeah.
Oh,
Right? And
Yeah,
so,
alligators in
but
Florida.
listen, some people,
I've never seen one.
this might be controversial to say, some people deserve to get eaten by alligators.
Okay.
Some people do. This
Like-
person did.
Carol Baskin.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Well, that's a whole
Let
other
me
topic.
let me finish what I'm
Let
saying.
me finish this.
So this is the story. This is the story. Actually happened. Okay? There was a lady, middle-aged, I don't know what ethnicity, but middle-aged
White.
lady. All right? And
Florida.
she old enough to know better. Let's put it that way. Alligator out, near the pond, doing alligator stuff.
Living
Just
life.
sunbathing, yeah, whatever, not. And just laying there. And the lady's like, oh, look, an alligator. I think I want to go take a picture with it.
Okay.
And so she gets
With
close, and this is the alligator, okay? And she's like, hey, take a picture of me with this alligator. And she's getting closer, and then
Get
you're
closer.
her dumb friend.
You're out
Yeah.
of frame. You're out of frame.
Oh, get closer?
You're out of frame. Hold on. I gotta
Is
zoom
this
out.
close enough?
Now a little bit more.
Really?
That's how close
Little
you
bit
are.
Oh, I
more.
don't know. I don't know. if I
Don't
should.
scare. Don't know quick movements.
And all of a sudden the alligator's like, snap! Cool Instagram story, but snap! And grabs her.
In the head.
Oh no, actually grabbed her by the foot because it's
How's taking this stuff?
dragging her into the
There's
water.
another friend.
And do you know what her last words were?
No.
Did you get the picture?
No, her last words were, I guess I'm not going to do that again. She said that. I guess I won't do that again. That was her last words. And you know what? She was right. Because now she's dead. The alligator ate her because that's what dinosaurs
We
do.
should put that on her gravestone.
I guess I won't do that again.
That's funny.
That's morbid.
Famous last words from people. Hey, watch this.
Okay.
What's the worst that could happen?
I bet I can.
I guess I won't do that again.
Mhm.
Because that's what you say before you get eaten by a dinosaur. Are alligators dinosaurs?
Sure.
Yes.
Close enough.
Dude, if any animal was a dinosaur,
Hippo.
alligators. For sure.
Komodo dragons.
Dude,
Well,
alligators live
lizards.
for forever, man.
They do live
They're
for a long
huge. They're giant, amphibious dinosaurs, and people are so dumb they want to get close to it. Why? Because they watch
You
cartoons.
should watch Crawl.
Crawl is terrifying.
No,
I have
it's-
seen it.
It's,
I like
it's pretty
alligators.
good.
Oh,
It's
it
pretty
is.
good.
It's scary. Very scary.
It's
Very
scary.
scary. Very
The
scary.
guy,
Okay.
he's in the middle of the water, like outside,
If I lived
and
in
like
New Orleans-
5 of them come and
man.
capsize the boat and like
Shoot!
shoot him in all different areas.
Skeeter, get a gun.
Have you guys ever eaten alligator before?
No,
Maybe.
I have eaten
We haven't.
octopus.
Well, you don't know. One time I was in Florida, we went to this jerky place, and they had jerkies of all these animals. We had
Jerkies?
ostrich. There was ostrich. There was jerky. I mean shark. There was what was there? There was like baby seal. There was horse. There was horse for real. There was
Baby
horse for real.
Okay.
Not dog. No more domesticated
In
animals.
Florida?
I don't
No,
know. where. No,
Tennessee.
Tennessee. No, it was
It's
meaning
like the
Gatlinburg.
Florida version of the
That would
Wuhan
be
market.
Tennessee, then.
Yeah. There was.
Yeah, Wuhan.
There was
market.
ostrich. There was kangaroo. I remember kangaroo was there.
I feel like that's
I didn't
legal.
try it. I just saw it. I
Just
didn't,
jerky.
Too expensive.
Kangaroo jerky.
Just dried meat. You can dry anything and we can call it jerky.
Yeah.
You can dry a sandal. It's not jerky. dry any meat. Jerky. Dry a fly. Dry a fly too much.
Fly
Hey,
jerky?
grab a fly. Caribou. I'm making jerky. And no, that's what it is. And it was a pretty interesting place. All I had was like beef. And it was pretty good.
I've had alligator before.
Tough.
And
Sweet.
no, it's fatty.
Did it snap at
It,
you?
it tastes good though. They deep fried it, had it with some sauce and stuff.
Deep fried.
It was like they were
You have it in
gator
Florida?
nuggets. It was in Tennessee.
Gator nuggets. You ate gator nuggets.
So it was actually at a football game where it was Tennessee versus the Florida Gators, and they do this thing where they have rivalry and such, and they're like, yeah, we're gonna cook up
Gators.
gator and we're eat gators.
That's awesome.
Yeah. So I had gator when I was in Tennessee.
They cooked their
Tennessee.
mascot and ate it in front of them.
No,
That's-
yeah.
Well, not you know what I'm saying. That's
Yeah,
Yeah.
I get you.
That's
That's like
intimidation
if you went to like the Buffaloes, the team, Buffaloes, New York, New York, right? Isn't that the team?
Yeah.
And you like threw a bunch of wings at Buffalo
Yeah.
wings.
Good thing it wasn't like Patriots versus the Pirates or something.
Basically, no, I'm not good there. Never mind.
Like, what are we eating? It's fried pirate stew or something.
Patriots, what?
Yeah,
you know, founding fathers. Oh gosh, well, too far. Well, anyway.
Well, I think we're gonna wrap it up.
Okay.
Yeah. What's the matter?
I'm rapping.
Okay.
Well, I tune in on TikTok, so it's a little
Yeah.
better.
So,
Wow.
You wanna wrap something up? Wanna wrap it out? Wrap it out? Wanna rap? You wanna
Wait,
rap?
wait,
Try to rap. Try to
literally,
freestyle.
oh, wait.
Freestyle. Freestyle.
Nope, we're good.
very good. Too much on
Yeah, well, your name is Donna, and this is a podcast. You take it off. Come on, Shauna. Yeah. Oh, yeah. All right. Well, this is up. Oh, we can say it all together,
Three white people just trying so hard.
I didn't try hard.
You know, like the twins from The Shining? How they're like, we should say like, this is our podcast.
Play with us, Billy.
We're gonna say it at the end of the podcast.
What's his name?
Look at us.
I don't
Johnny.
I don't know.
Johnny.
No,
Oh,
they don't
yeah.
say Johnny. It doesn't he talk to the little
Johnny.
Is
boy?
it Billy?
Billy.
Come play with us,
John,
Billy.
Bob,
All
Bobby?
right.
Bob,
Anyway, focus.
This is the end of our podcast. Thank you for watching.
You're welcome.
No, what I thought about doing, I thought it would be really funny. I was going to talk with you ahead of time.
Each word. Me word, her word, your word.
Listen. I thought it was going to be really funny.
Thanks.
Is me and you were going to be in on it, and what we were going to do is while we were talking, all of a sudden we were
Stop talking. Freeze. That would've been funny.
both of us freeze, except Michelle doesn't know what's going on.
Yeah, we would've
and
told
then
her.
he'll be like,
What?
and then we're just like, but I don't think I could have kept a straight face.
What?
I would have been like,
Crying?
laughing. No, I'm like, laughing and stuff.
Oh.
Okay.
Well,
That would've been funny though. It would've been really funny for about 2 seconds. Then it got really old.
All right, let's end it. One by
Yeah. Okay. Thank you.
What? No, one word.
Yeah.
Yes,
Oh,
it
it is one
No,
word. Thank you.
that's
Oh.
2 words.
Fine. Thank you.
For
Watching.
Are
podcast. Is that one word? Yeah.
Yeah. Hyphen. There's a
Yeah.
hyphen there. Have
Nice.
day.
yay!
That's it?
I guess.
Okay, alright, well,
I
thank
don't-
you. We'll see you guys next time. Like and subscribe. Have a nice day. See you. Well,